Right now at 6, an interview with the newest member of the La Crosse School Board.
And 9 area high schoolers receive scholarships for their good deeds.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
Altoona police are asking the community for help locating a missing woman. 56-year-old Marguerite Ender was last seen in Eau Claire on February 1st. Police say she is without housing but has been known to frequent the downtown Eau Claire area. She's also stayed at a residence in Altoona. Now, some of her belongings have been found along the Chippewa River Trail near a UW Eau Claire building, but police say searches along the river so far have been unsuccessful. She often uses the alias Marguerite Sikowski. Anyone with information on her whereabouts should call the Altoona Police Department. That number right at the bottom of your screen.
Well, we now know who will fill 3 vacant seats on the La Crosse School Board. After canvassing thousands of write-in votes, the district announced this afternoon which candidates were elected to the board.
That's right. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall is live with the results tonight. Jeremy.
Ken, it's been 1 week since the polls closed, and since then the district has been counting thousands of write-in ballots. Tim Alberts, Adam Menka, and Jim Bagneski will be sworn in as the School District of La Crosse's newest board members. Alberts won the most votes with 6,142 people supporting his candidacy. Behind him was 18-year-old Adam Menka with more than 4,000 votes. Both of their names are on the ballot as registered candidates. The winner, who was on the ballot, Jim Bagneski. Bagneski beat out 6 other write-in candidates with more than 3,000 votes. I spoke with him, and he said winning the election was a surprise.
Were you prepared for this?
Not at all. I didn't even sign up and register probably the way I should have, because there's always been such good quality candidates. I looked at the list year after year and I say, wow, there's some good people running for the school board. And this year, when I saw that there were only 2 candidates for 3 positions, I thought I should get involved in this thing.
Coming up at 10, I'll be talking more with Bagneski about his win and what he plans to do as a member of the school board. For now, live in La Crosse, Jeremy Wall, News 8 Now.
Okay, thank you, Jeremy.
Well, the region saw plenty of sunshine after a lot of cloud cover to start off our work week. Let's get the latest from Greg.
Yeah, we still have sunshine. At least one more day we'll have some sunshine, and then we do have more rain in the forecast for Thursday. But we still even might see a shower for some areas further north for this evening. Right now, we have cloud cover out there, mainly in the upper 50s, low 60s. For La Crosse, we're not expecting any shower this evening. We'll have clearing skies later, getting down to about 50 with light southwest winds. We might see a sprinkle of a shower up to the north of Eau Claire. If anything, it won't be anything significant, but you might see that as clouds cover. We'll start seeing that decrease as we go throughout the night. Temperatures getting back to the upper 40s. There's showers out to the west. Some of it is making its way into northern areas, but otherwise just cloud cover. If any of that does hit the ground, it'll be very light. Some of it along I-94 and then stretching towards Ladysmith as we go out throughout about 8, 9, and even 10 o'clock. If we time that out, you can kind of see as we go throughout the period, some of that may be able to reach northern parts. Otherwise, just cloud cover off and on. And then as we get past midnight, we'll start seeing clearing skies. Temperatures lowering back into the 30s as you wake up tomorrow morning. Now, a good day to get golf is I think what this day? Golfer's Day is tomorrow, as we got the Masters coming up towards the weekend too. So it's actually going to be a great day to be out because we're going to be dry, but that will change obviously as we go through Thursday. And I'll time out the rain and then what the weekend looks like, which still looks like the 70s are here.
All right. I guess I got to work on my swing.
Yeah.
Thanks, Greg. Well, Governor Tony Evers has signed a bill that expands the Amber Alert system in Wisconsin. The bipartisan Prince Act increases Wisconsin's criteria for issuing alerts for children reported missing. This new law comes in response to the disappearances and deaths of 2 children, 5-year-old Prince McCree and 10-year-old Lily Peters. Evers says when McCree vanished last year and Peters in 2022 in Chippewa Falls, the circumstances of their disappearances at the time did not reach the threshold for a normal Amber Alert.
For 5-year-old Prince McCree's family and 10-year-old Lily Peters' family, heartbreakingly, the circumstances around their disappearances were considered not to have met the threshold statutorily to issue an Amber release.
Evers says the Prince Act will make Amber Alerts to the public faster and help prevent tragedies like these from happening in the future.
The Wisconsin Workforce Development Association hosting its annual Talent Development Conference today and tomorrow. It's a chance for industry leaders to learn about future opportunities for growth and development. More than 200 attendees heard from multiple keynote speakers about how to navigate workforce development and prepare for the future. Chair Seth Lentz says the conference is also a great way to show employers alternative ways to develop a younger workforce.
They can look at not only technical training, but also look at other strategies like registered apprenticeship, youth apprenticeship, on-the-job training. And the workforce system has programs and resources to help them get to these diverse populations, to attract them to their industry and or their occupations, as well as help them advance.
The conference wraps up tomorrow, and next year it will be held in Milwaukee.
The Holman Area Community Center hosted a Be Well Health Fair this morning, offering attendees what they need to maintain their health and independence as they age. Attendees explored a wealth of community wellness resources, discovered strategies for thriving independently in the golden years, and even got free health checks like blood pressure and hearing. The event organizer says the health fair has more benefits for community members than just physical health education.
I think it really highlights the need of community coming together, learning about how to connect to people socially, through fitness, walking, learning new information.
In addition to participating in yoga and fitness demonstrations, visitors also had the chance to learn in breakout sessions. One of those was about beekeeping and the health benefits of honey.
Several students from area high schools received scholarships this afternoon for their good deeds. The La Crosse Kiwanis Club awarded 9 high school seniors with $750 scholarships to go towards their post-high school expenses. School staff members were asked to select students they considered to be good kids for the scholarships. A chair member of Kiwanis explains the good qualifications for this award.
Somebody who has a volunteer ability and attitude and goes out and actually helps others. That type of an individual, one who is very giving, very caring.
Now, this is the 49th year the Kiwanis Club of La Crosse has given out this type of award.
Voting is underway for the La Crosse Symphony Orchestra's Conductor Wannabe competition. One wannabe this year is Courtney Locken. She's chosen to donate the money raised for her campaign to River City Youth Hockey. That's the nonprofit parent-run organization that maintains Green Island Ice Arena and is dedicated to bringing an encouraging environment to play hockey among 3 to 14-year-olds in the La Crosse area. Locken says part of the money raised during her Conductor Wannabe campaign will go toward hockey scholarships.
So we offer scholarships every year to make sure that any kid in La Crosse can have access to the hockey program regardless of their financial situation. We also would like to do some updates at the arena that would directly impact our kids, such as locker room improvements.
Now, each vote for this competition is a minimum of $2, and the top 2 wannabes who raise the most money will each conduct a piece in the May 4th LSO concert. You can vote for Locken or a different wannabe on their website. We'll have that link on all of our digital platforms.
For the first time in U.S. history, the parents of a school shooter are being held criminally responsible for their child's actions.
The sentences for Ethan Crumbley's parents when we come back.
I worked as a truck driver for 36 years.
And then one day I got this letter.
Your retirement will be cut.
Will be cut in half.
You don't forget something like that.
Every paycheck we put money away. But because of Wall Street greed, boom, it was gone.
But Tammy Baldwin saw what they were doing and wrote a bill to save our retirement.
Then she fought like hell to pass it.
What Tammy Baldwin did for our families, you don't forget something like that.
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
You made a cow.
Actually, it's a piggy bank. My inspiration to start saving.
How about a more solid way to save?
I'm listening.
Well, BMO helps get your savings habit into shape with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward?
And there's a cash bonus when you open a new checking account to get you started.
Wow. Anything you can't do?
Mugs.
Are you looking for a high-paying career without any experience? Chart Industries has the opportunity you've been waiting for. Starting wage $30 per hour, highest pay in the area, guaranteed 40 hours, and so much more. If you are making less than $60,000 and want a healthy work-life balance, apply at jobs.chartindustries.com today. That's jobs.chartindustries.com.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
The first parents in the U.S. to be held criminally responsible in their child's mass shooting at his school were sentenced to at least 10 years in prison.
Family members of the 4 victims killed addressed the court prior to sentencing. Christian Benavides reports from Miami.
The lack of compassion that you've shown is outright disgusting.
The mother of shooting victim Madison Baldwin broke down in court, accusing James and Jennifer Crumbley of giving their son Ethan access to a handgun and ignoring his mental health. In 2021, the 15-year-old opened fire at his Oxford, Michigan high school, killing 4 fellow students.
Your Honor, I request that the maximum sentence be enforced, as it will never come close to the life sentence I was given.
In separate trials, the Crumbleys were convicted of involuntary manslaughter despite arguments from their lawyers that they had no idea their son was a threat to the community. Appearing together Tuesday, both addressed the court, expressing remorse, but also seeking leniency.
This could be any parent up here in my shoes. Ethan could be your child, could be your grandchild.
My heart is really broken for everybody involved.
But in the end, Judge Cheryl Matthews sentenced them to at least 10 years in prison, criticizing the couple for their inaction.
Opportunity knocked over and over again, louder and louder, and was ignored. No one answered.
Legal analysts believe this will impact future cases.
This isn't just saying we want to punish the Crumbleys. It's saying to other parents, look at where your guns are stored. Check in on your kids. This is very much about sending a message outside of this courtroom as well.
Ethan Crumbley pleaded guilty and is serving a life sentence. The judge said his parents have a right to appeal. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
The defense had requested the sentence to be time already served, about 2.5 years.
Nearly $1.5 billion. That's how much money was stolen in COVID-19 national relief funds.
Authorities today cracking down on thousands of thieves involved. More in a few minutes.
And we got sunny skies for tomorrow, but we do have rain and some potential wind coming in for your Thursday and Friday. But the weekend still looks good. I'll break all that down, time it out, and show you how much rain we might get. All that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the La Crosse area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you or give us a call and ask us about our Earth Day promo.
Sunken or uneven concrete only worsens with time due to changing seasons, stress on the slab, or poorly compacted soil. Your sunken concrete won't get better with time, but it will with our modern solutions. Choose American Waterworks.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
It's not an I thing, Dad. It's a we thing.
Get a large 2-topping take and bake pizza for just $10.99. Order now at papamurphys.com.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Federal authorities are making sweeping progress in arresting those who stole COVID-19 pandemic relief funds and prosecuting them. Today, the U.S. Justice Department said its COVID-19 Fraud Enforcement Task Force has seized nearly $1.5 billion in stolen funds. More than 3,500 people have reportedly been charged with federal crimes related to COVID relief fraud, totaling more than $2 billion. And prosecutors have also reached over 400 civil settlements and judgments in their investigation. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland issued a statement saying the work is not over and that they'll continue to investigate and prosecute these crimes.
Well, now that the eclipse is over, you may be wondering what to do with your eclipse glasses. There are a number of organizations that recycle or reuse them. Astronomers Without Borders has been accepting donations of eclipse glasses for 15 years. They partner with organizations where you can drop off or mail your used glasses, including retailers like Warby Parker. You can also send them to Eclipse Glasses USA, which repurposes used glasses for future celestial events. Or you could pack your glasses away for the next major eclipse in 20 years.
And promptly forget about where they are. Yes.
Exactly.
SAG-AFTRA, the union representing Hollywood actors, is pushing for legal protections against AI usage across the entertainment industry.
One bill being pushed by the union would require detailed consent for the use of digital replicas, including replicas used in audiobooks, video games, product endorsements, and concerts.
A separate bill also asks that studios be prohibited from putting deceased performers in movies without the consent of their heirs. If passed, the California measures would expand very limited AI provisions that are currently in place, which only restrict what studios can do in movies and TV shows.
Well, nice and sunny and warm today, and it looks like we're going to get one more day of that.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, until some rain heads our way again, Greg.
I know. But the weekend looks good, too, so that's the positive news. But we do have rain coming on the way. We have kind of the system right now that's overhead that's kind of spreading the clouds in a few showers, but then one out to the west and then one to the south, too. Those both are going to combine to give us our next chance for rain as we time that out. But for tonight, we still have a few showers up to the north, a sprinkle probably less than more of a shower. Mild tomorrow, maybe 70, depends on clouds, and then we do have the showers, breezy conditions coming on Thursday, and those winds will probably extend into Friday. But for tonight, just a little bit of sprinkles or showers up to the north. Most areas will not see this, just cloud cover. Eventually, as we get closer after midnight, a lot of the cloud cover will dissipate. We'll have clearing skies as you wake up, plenty of sun. Upper 30s, low 40s for most of the area with a light southwest wind. Then we'll see plenty of sun in the morning, so temperatures will quickly climb up probably to the 60-degree mark by noon, and then cloud cover will start to increase a little bit towards the afternoon time frame, and then we might see a shower towards Wednesday night across maybe I-94 up into that area towards Wednesday night. But the real action really gets going as we go into Thursday, because we got that system to the west that you just saw there, but then we have a stronger low that's going to develop and push up from the south. Combined, this is going to create a little bit of a shower and north wind for our area, although we're not going to see a lot of precipitation going into Thursday. Better chance to go further east. We might see a shower, even a thunderstorm is potential possible with this in the afternoon hour, but the wind will be the notice, and then by the time we get to Thursday night, we'll continue to see some of that wraparound moisture from the low that's now situated to the east, well to the east. The winds will continue, and then going into Friday, it's going to be really the wind, but we should have clearing skies, and it looks fairly dry for the end of the week. Speaking of the winds, 10 to 15 probably Thursday morning, but by the afternoon hour, 15 to 20, and then they really ramp up as we go to Thursday night out of the north. above 20 to 25, and those winds will continue. They might actually strengthen a little bit as we go into Friday, so that does look like probably the more windier day is going to be Friday with that north wind, although the temperatures won't be that cold. Out to the west, towards the weekend, all this heat building up to the west, that's going to be coming our way. We're going to get a little piece of it for Saturday and Sunday as a big system begins to develop into the southwest, the U.S. Southwest. So as we go into next week, once we have clearing skies for the weekend, pretty good conditions. If you got plans going into next week, it's going to be a different story than this week because we do have a pretty good system that's going to be developing in the plains as it pushes out. So by the time we get to Monday, Tuesday, it's going to be a lot more showers and potential even thunderstorms next week. So kind of more of an active pattern as we go into next week. But for tonight, just a few showers up to the north. Otherwise, clearing skies. Should wake up with plenty of sun. Temperatures in the upper 30s to low 40s. Once tomorrow, more sun in the morning. Clouds in the afternoon. We could hit a few 70s depending on cloud cover. We'll get fairly close. Should be a very nice day with light winds. And then the rain comes in as we go to Thursday. We'll dry out, but the wind will continue on Friday. Mild conditions. We might see a few areas might get up to 80 maybe on Sunday. We'll see if that happens. And then it gets more active as we go into next week. More rain, showers, even thunderstorms. So enjoy it. Really, it's going to be nice conditions. Besides Thursday, everything else looks pretty nice.
All right. Thanks a lot, Greg. Hey, coming up next in sports, the Bucks are getting ready to battle against the best team in the Eastern Conference. Plus, UWL baseball off to a hot start so far, and the Bats were certainly heating up this afternoon. Rob is up next.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Bygoff and Rohde had your back then, and we have your back now. We've been Wisconsin's personal injury powerhouse for over 50 years. Bygoff and Rohde. Serious injuries need serious lawyers.
Isn't it time you turn your backyard into the oasis you've always wanted? Come to La Crosse Fireplace Company and find your outdoor setup. Imagine gathering with family and friends around your wood-fired pizza oven. Sit back and relax around your new fire table. Available in different sizes and styles to fit your lifestyle and budget. Stop in this month and receive 15% off all in-stock outdoor products. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is outside by the fire.
You just have to get in the seat of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Not because of how easy it is to use, or because of our expert dealers. Not even because it has implements for every job. You just have to get in the seat because breaking ground on your dream home feels pretty great.
Visit Tractor Central, take a seat, and see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
If you think it's expensive to hire a good window company, just wait until you hire a bad one.
Don't get lured into cheap windows that you'll end up having to replace again in 5 years.
Here at Clear Choice, we only sell the highest quality windows that we'd install in our own home, all backed by a lifetime manufacturer warranty and installed by our factory trained employees, not subcontractors.
Upgrade your home with the Elite Series windows this month with our buy 3, get 1 free sale. Choose a quality window that will last a lifetime. Call Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions today.
Bygoff and Rohde. We've been Wisconsin's personal injury powerhouse for over 50 years, and we have the #1 personal injury attorney in Eau Claire. Bygoff and Rohde. Serious injuries need serious lawyers.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
The weather's heating up, and so are the Bats. For the UWL baseball team, Eagles are off to a 13-4 start this season. They've won 4 straight. They were looking to make it 5 in a row today at home. Let's go to Copeland Park. UWL Eagles taking on Luther College this afternoon. Scoreless in the second, but Luther's Cameron Galt going to put a change to that, gets it up. The wind pushes it over the fence for a solo homer. Norse take the lead, but the Eagles come storming back. Jack Moran draws the bases-loaded walk. Anthony Vivian touches home. We're tied at 1. Now 2-1. UWL and Chris Vanden Heuvel is going to add a few more. He singles back up the box. 2 runs come in to score. Makes it 4-1 Eagles. Next inning, bases loaded again, this time for Mac Bourne, and he crushes this one deep to dead center. It's off the Aquinas sign. Home run not called right away, but the umps would eventually make the call. That's a grand slam. 2 batters later, George Seaman at the plate this time. How about another one? Seaman is going to crank this one to center. Defense giving chase, but that ball is gone as well. Solo shot for him. UWL would get the win 14-3 in 7 innings. And the action continues tonight on the pitch. MVC rivals going head-to-head. Central clashes with Aquinas. Toma makes the trip to Logan, and Onalaska plays host to Sparta. Brewers continuing their road trip tonight in Cincinnati. Milwaukee making it a game last night. Crew fell behind 8-0 at one point. Ellie De La Cruz with a pair of homers on the night, but the Brewers cut the deficit back to 1 thanks to another bomb from Christian Yelich that made it 9-8. Reds eventually hang on for the win. Brewers looking to return the favor tonight. So far, a good start. Blake Perkins, a 2-run single in the 3rd. Milwaukee currently in the lead 2-0 in the 3rd inning. On the hardwood tonight, big night for the Bucks as they get ready for battle against the best team in the Eastern Conference. Boston and Milwaukee come into tonight the top 2 seeds in the East. Bucks haven't played like it, though. They've lost 4 straight, most recently falling to the Knicks over the weekend. Just 4 games for Milwaukee before the playoffs begin. And that 2 seed still up for grabs. Both Orlando and New York right on the Bucks' heels, just a game back. So a big night, like we've been saying for Milwaukee, against the top team in the East. They need this win. They've looked terrible as of late.
They
4
sure
straight
have.
losses, but this can kind of sort of cover all of that if they get the win.
Absolutely, but man, Boston's been rolling this season. That's a tough matchup.
Let's go. Let's get a win.
We just got to believe.
Come on.
Okay, let's all believe it, everyone.
That's right.
Let's do it.
I got my lucky white shoes on.
Oh, okay, very nice.
So do you?
Yeah, it's like
I don't.
I love it.
kindred
Next
spirit
time.
over here.
Okay. All right, we'll be right back after this.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
At Overhead Door Company, we repair any garage door and only install the best. Serving up to 100 miles outside of the Onalaska, Wisconsin area. When you need a door company you can trust with your life, call Overhead Door Company of the Seven Rivers region.
Quality time with Taco John's. You never forget the big moments, like devouring your first slice of crispy oven-baked taco pizza loaded with 7 layers of classic taco toppings. Or your wedding. Both are life-changing. One-of-a-kind new taco pizza, only at Taco John's.
In this day and age, we spend way too much time scrolling. Instead, join us for some horseplay at the Midwest Horse Fair. Check out insane tricks, hundreds of horses, clinicians, amazing eats, and spectacular shopping. And entertainment like you've never seen, IRL. Sorry, ask your kids what IRL is.
It's the great Midwest Horse Fair.
Join us at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison, April 19th through the 21st.
Attention parents and kids, it's time to build your future with Ultra Federal Credit Union's Youth Month celebration. Open a new youth account with just $25 and Ultra will match it with an additional $25. But wait, there's more. By opening a youth account, you'll automatically be entered to win our Lego Grand Prize worth $500. Imagine the endless possibilities of what you could build with that. So why wait? Head over to Ultra today and build your future. Visit us online or stop by your nearest branch for more details. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by the NCUA.
All right, tonight for lacrosse, just clearing skies later, get down to about 41, which is a little bit above average. We should be in the mid-30s right now. For Eau Claire, a few sprinkles or showers potentially towards midnight, and then after that, skies should clear out too. Plenty of sun in the morning tomorrow, more clouds in the afternoon. I think a few areas might hit 70. Otherwise, rain and wind comes back Thursday, extending into Friday. The weekend still looks good, and I think some areas might actually get close to 80 on Sunday. Maybe a few areas.
That's
Keep
something.
talking like that. We like it.
Because I know you've been flirting with like upper 70s. Say 80's a big deal. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you at 10.